Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. The circulating message attributed to Ian Wright, urging Gabriel Martinelli towards Galatasaray rather than Al Hilal, appears to be little more than embellished viral storytelling rather than any verified private exchange. What remains beyond dispute is that the Brazilian finds himself surplus to Mikel Arteta's requirements at the outset of the 2026-27 campaign. Having arrived from the lower reaches of Brazilian football in 2019 as a promising 18-year-old, Martinelli has given 7 seasons of wholehearted service, contributing more than 60 goals and a respectable haul of assists across nearly 300 appearances. His omission from both the Community Shield squad and the Premier League opener against Coventry has made plain that the manager no longer regards him as part of the first-team plans. Arsenal are therefore open for business. Galatasaray's earlier offer of £38 to £45 million met with the player's reluctance to move to Istanbul, while Al Hilal have since signalled a willingness to go higher, with the club seeking a fee nearer £60 million and the forward himself proving more receptive to the Saudi proposition. Ian Wright, never one to mince his words, voiced his disquiet on Sky Sports after the Coventry victory, observing that a player who had always given 100% and produced important moments in big matches deserved rather more respect and clarity as his Arsenal chapter drew to a close. In the modern Premier League, such ruthlessness is hardly unusual. Arsenal have climbed to the summit as champions and Champions League finalists, and Arteta is determined to keep the squad moving forward. Yet for those who value continuity and loyalty, there lingers a sense of regret that a footballer who arrived as a raw teenager and earned the status of one of our own through graft should be left in limbo. The Brazilian now faces a stark choice between the financial rewards of the Saudi Pro League and the higher profile of regular European competition. Whatever destination ultimately materializes, the manner of his departure will color how this chapter is remembered, and will say as much about the club's character as about its ambition. José Mourinho speak out about Julián Álvarez'S transfer drama, one of the most complex sagas of the 2026 summer window. Julián Álvarez has once again found himself at the center of the footballing world after publicly declaring his desire to leave Atletico Madrid. The 26-year-old Argentine striker has spoken of wanting to fulfill his dream, with multiple credible sources pointing firmly towards Barcelona as his preferred destination. Atletico Madrid, under Diego Simeone, have remained resolute in their refusal to sell him to any La Liga rival. Arsenal have emerged as the most serious suitors looking to capitalize on the situation. The Gunners, reigning Premier League champions, regard Álvarez as a dream signing and are prepared to break the British transfer record with an offer in the region of £128 million should the player give his approval. Relations between Álvarez and Atletico have grown increasingly strained. Supporters have already voiced their displeasure with audible booing during his most recent appearance, creating an uncomfortable atmosphere both on and off the pitch. The deteriorating situation has only fueled speculation that a departure is now inevitable. Andrea Berta, formerly of Atletico and now operating as Arsenal sporting director, is playing a pivotal role in the pursuit. His existing relationships and deep understanding of the Madrid club give the Gunners a distinct advantage in what remains a highly delicate negotiation. José Mourinho has described the Julián Álvarez transfer as one of the most complex and fascinating dramas of the 2026 summer window. "This is not just about money or club ambition," he said. "It is about ego, inter-club politics and what a player truly wants. Sagas like this do not come around often and they are extremely interesting to follow right until the final moment." The principal obstacle for Arsenal continues to be Álvarez's personal preference for Barcelona. He remains concerned that a move to North London could close the door on any future opportunity at the Camp Nou. Practical considerations, including visa arrangements and the ease with which his family could visit, are also believed to be factors. Atletico Madrid hold a strong negotiating position thanks to Álvarez's contract running until 2030 and a substantial release clause. The club feel under no immediate pressure to sell, even as the atmosphere within the dressing room becomes more difficult. With the transfer window due to close on September 1st, time is rapidly running out. Arsenal stand ready to move swiftly should Álvarez finally open the door, while Barcelona continue to hope for a late breakthrough. Whatever the eventual outcome, the Julián Álvarez'S saga is destined to be remembered as one of the most dramatic transfer stories of the summer. Will he ultimately choose the pragmatic option of Arsenal or continue holding out for his Barcelona dream? The answer now rests on just a handful of days. Arteta tells Martinelli he has no future at Arsenal as Al Hilal prepare to outbid Galatasaray. Mikel Arteta has made it abundantly clear to Gabriel Martinelli that the Brazilian no longer features in his immediate plans at Arsenal. The manager has sat the player down and explained, in no uncertain terms, precisely why he has been left out of recent matchday squads. This rather firm conversation follows Martinelli's absence from the side for both the Community Shield victory over Manchester City and the opening Premier League fixture against Coventry City. Arteta, ever the pragmatist, appears determined to streamline his attacking options as the campaign gathers pace. It has emerged that Saudi Arabian side Al Hilal have already been in contact with Arsenal over a potential move for the 25-year-old. The Gulf Club have indicated they are prepared to table a bid comfortably higher than the €45 million offer submitted by Galatasaray earlier in the summer window. Galatasaray's approach was rejected out of hand by Martinelli himself, who saw little appeal in a move to the Turkish Super League at this stage of his career. The winger had hoped, one suspects, for a more prestigious European destination should an exit become necessary. Martinelli joined Arsenal as a raw teenager from Brazilian outfit Ituano back in 2019 and has since made nearly 280 appearances, contributing a healthy return of goals and assists. Yet his form has rather plateaued of late, with only a handful of starts in the Premier League last term despite the club's title triumph. With a year remaining on his contract, plus an option for a further 12 months, Arsenal find themselves in a strong negotiating position. The club are understood to be seeking a fee in the region of £50 to £60 million, a sum that would represent a handsome profit on their original outlay. The arrival of Christos Solis and the existing depth in wide areas have clearly diminished Martinelli's standing in the pecking order. Arteta's preference for high-intensity, versatile forwards has left the Brazilian somewhat surplus to requirements for the time being. Should Al Hilal follow through with a formal offer matching Arsenal's valuation, a deal could well be struck before the transfer window closes. Martinelli himself is now said to be more receptive to the idea of a lucrative switch to the Middle East. For Arsenal supporters, the potential departure of such a popular and hard-working figure will no doubt sting. Yet in the unforgiving world of modern football, sentiment rarely outweighs the manager's vision for the season ahead. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!